All right. What is the difference between sulfide, sulfite, sulfate? You've got to distinguish between all three. It will get very confusing if you don't distinguish between all three. That's why I have it here. And by the way, these are all fair game for element quizzes from here on out. So instead of just giving you an element on element quiz, I could give you sulfite or sulfate or sulfide. I would expect you to know the difference. So, sulfide, where does it come from?
Sodium and oxygen.
No. Comes from sulfur on the periodic table when it picks up 2 electrons. When sulfur picks up 2 electrons, it becomes sulfide. So, you should have S -2. That's sulfide. Where have you seen sulfite and sulfate? What did you just say? Yeah, on that polyatomic ion list. So sulfite is SO3 2 minus charge. Sulfate is SO4 2 minus. Again, you see such similarities in the name, you've got to know the difference because there are clear differences between the three. All right, so sodium sulfide. Na plus, S -2. How many Na pluses do you need? So, Na2S. Calcium plus 2. Sulfite, SO3 2 minus. How many of each do you need? 1. So CaSO3. Copper 2 sulfate, Cu plus 2, SO4 2 minus. How many of each do you need? 1. CuSO4. Questions?
You don't have to have parentheses.
What about the two negative?
No, you don't need parentheses unless you have multiple polyatomic ions. So, for instance, let's just say you had copper 2 hydroxide. Here you have 2 hydroxides needed, so your formula would be CuOH2. So only when you have to use the distributed property with your polyatomic ions do you need parentheses. Did somebody ask about the Roman numeral? Roman numerals are only in names, so they don't do anything to the formula, or you don't include them in the formula.